Hopefully it's alright. I know, if you're afraid of heights, you can look down there and imagine stars. So we start slow and then we'll pick up speed. It's been a good day because past few days it's been raining and it brought the rain to clear the haze from the forest fires. The forest fires cause us to not see the horizon, but you can see the horizon and the nice clouds, all kinds, dark clouds, heavy clouds. You got rocks along the way that have color of orange, yellow, pink, tan. When the sun sets on these rocks, it all looks pink. It gives the name for the Sandia Mountain, which is Spanish for watermelon. Sandia, watermelon. Right, it's crazy.
What's that lady doing on the top?
Oh, that's Trish. She was supposed to be up there working at the terminal, but they had a misinformation, so she came down inside the tram ride. But she said she don't want to ride in here with nobody, so she's packing her roof up. So if you work here, you can do that. If there's an extra person right there. Alrighty, folks, down here there's one trail around us. It's 1 mile. It goes to our tower. The tower is going to give us a swing and sway in a few moments. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm not trying to scare you folks. I'm just telling you what happens in a moment. And I'll pick up the phone for our safety. Put it down. It's down. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bye. Alright, thank you. Alright folks, make some noise. See we get up at the tower. There's our swing.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty folks, if you look out where I'm pointing out this way, you can see that's that big boulder out south. We call that golf ball rock. It's 2 times bigger than our cabin, our cable car. That's right out south. Yeah, that big boulder. But if you look opposite, you can see north. We have up here, this is Cannon Rock. Looks like a cannon. This is the same size as our cable car. And the blue sky in the background, the clouds up there is really nice. Looks like a possible rain shower, which we need. Just in case the bears need water too, or mountain lions, bobcats, they need water too. We usually see bears, folks. Just keep your eyes open. Out this way now. Up ahead, towards the right side, where I'm looking, my right, that's out southeast of us. We have that big boulder. It stands 3 stories. It's called Fish Rock. It represents Dory, Finding Dory. We call it 3-story Dory, right down below now. Yeah, it's got a fin and a frown.
Oh, okay. Maybe on the way down.
So inside our tram car, we got 37 people in here.
Oh my
But
God.
if you look right here, right above me, it says the total exact amount of people that can fit in here is 55 plus 1. And I've been here 6 years. I've seen the tram packed with 56 people. The company here is noted CWA Constructions from Switzerland. That's www.cwa.ch.
I feel my ears pop. What you feel?
Yeah, this is not even a quarter.
Oh, we're just going up and up. No wonder.
So it's the long one?
Yeah. Oh, after the tower.
Oh, after the tower.
Yeah, it'll be the longest stretch in the world. There's some nice trees around us, but if you notice, some of these trees don't look like they're no longer alive. That's because bark beetle came here in the early 2000s and affected these trees that are no longer sprouting the green. Yesterday was crazy. It was cloudy and foggy from this point. It looked like you weren't going to see anything, because sometimes you don't see anything at all because the fog's strong. But there was openings in the fog. You could see the sunlight. It was sun rays in between. It was like, I've never seen that. That was yesterday. But it was cold too. Up top was about 58. But today up top is 64. Nintendo 64. Hey Yeah, feel free to move around, folks. This is your tram ride. Bro. And I'm just going up and down till midnight. That's all I do. We get people off the mountain around 10 or 11. It depends for the person dining out. But after that, we do another 2 hours of water runs. What that means is in front of us, there's a valve that we fill to tram with 800 gallons of water to refill our restaurant water up top, which is 15,000 gallons. Takes a lot of tram rides, but I'm still going up and down till midnight or 1 a.m. sometimes. Right? Yeah, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? Alright folks, here we go for the tower again. It's slow this time, but if you look up ahead, we're going to be 900 feet off the ground. This is where you face your fears. Yeah, we're swinging again. Now if you guys look up ahead, we got the tram car. There's someone on top of the roof again. You see the other tram car on the other cable? There's someone standing on top of the roof with the yellow hard hat and a harness and carabiner latched to an anchor point. So here they are crossing us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you notice right beside us now, we have the tram car here with the person on top. And that's for employees only to watch the cables. So if you want to try it, fill out an application. But I'll take a week of training for that. Right now, folks, we're slowing down. This is because the tram car behind us. And we're just waiting for the tram to pass the tower. But if you look down, this is the highest point, 960 feet, the height of the observation deck of the Eiffel Tower.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, not helping, apologize.
Plane crash.
That's towards the last site. This is one site, second site, the third site is the last one.
Okay.
That's in 7 minutes. I know, it's exciting, folks.
7 minutes. Oh, 7 minutes.
Just don't forget to breathe, folks, because the air gets thinner as you go higher.
I feel like there's like air.
Yeah, we don't have AC, so the windows are open through the vents.
It feels nice.
Yeah,
It feels
mountain breeze is like AC.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Now, right to this point, people hike about 5 hours to get to this peak right beside me. If you notice on this peak, it's got a lot of slants. You can see there's like an X right beside us now. So this gives help for the rock climbers right beside us here. There's like an X there. People free climb it. Yep. We get parasailers, paragliders, slackliners. They'll tie one rope into another canyon site, and sometimes they'll try to walk across it. If they fall, they're carabiner or slacklining back to the canyon site. Yep, we are still going a long ways. This is our tall trees down here. They're 110 feet. That's because a small stream of water comes through during snow melt or rainfall. These other trees are smaller.
Oh, that's what it's called someday. Oh.
And the tram ride's enjoyable. We're almost already done. It's only about 5 more minutes till we get up top. There's a restaurant up there called 10-3 at the elevation of 10,300 feet, folks. So if you want to check it out, be sure to check it out. Now, I forgot to say that this area is called Echo Canyon. Echo Valley. Now we're leaving it already, that's why I said that. We're coming into our last canyon site. This is called the Domingo Baca. This is where the area happened of the plane crash of 1955. Now it happened as they were leaving Albuquerque trying to head out to Santa Fe out northeast. And if you look hard enough, you'll see a metal turbine piece out towards behind these trees. And it's right near the canyon and in between the trees there, right towards where I'm looking or pointing. I'm trying to hardest, right down there. You can see behind those trees there's a metal piece. Yeah, that's parts of the plane wreckage. And then most of it is straight down after about 10 seconds. it hid into this canyon up here. And if you see on top of the canyon, you'll see some metal pieces on the right side there, up there. See it? There's metal pieces right on the right side of that peak.
It's kind of shiny.
Yeah, there's scattered pieces down there too as well, right underneath us. So it's all these pieces that are left from 1955, February 19th. They were trying to fly through the mountain. It was foggy. They couldn't see that they were above. 16 people, 0 survivors. It was a Martin 404 that could hold 50 people. And it was flight 260, I believe. But other than that, we're almost gonna slow down here. Yeah, Martin 404 could hold 50 passengers, but there were 16 on there, 0 survivors. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna slow down here, and that's normal because the other tram's going to their tower. We adjust and help them by slowing down. We're using the same cable. It's pulling us up, it's pulling them down. But if you guys want to look up here towards the sky, towards the cloud, way up there, you can see at that peak, there's a rock house. There's a window opening. That was built in 1936 during the Great Depression by the CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps. You can see some people walking around by those trees down beside it. And they're just sitting there now. So that's a hiking destination if you want to. It's 1 mile and a quarter. You can actually make that in about 25 minutes if you're used to this elevation of 10,000 just running. But if you want to, take your time. You'll get there in 40 minutes. You'll be exhausted, but it's worth it. It's an adventure. And you're up there at that rock house. You can see the tram. Very tiny. It's tiny than a little pebble. Or as tiny as that rock house, sorry. We're gonna slow down here in just a few moments, and when we do, you're gonna look around. This is the view of 11,000 square miles. If you guys were here last week, you couldn't see all this because of the smoke fire in Arizona. Arizona has more than 30 fires since last week, and the Gila and the Tucson fires were the biggest ones, and then we had 2 fires out south in Mexico. But it's good now because of the rain. It helped. The drops delete this smoke, and then finally we can see. It's like clearing your eyes with a tear. Right now we're gonna slow down, and this means we're 2 minutes away. We're 200 feet out. We're almost done. When you get on the observation deck, you can do whatever you want. You can go hiking, you can check out the restaurant. They got an open bar if you don't have dinner reservations. It's very enjoyable. Even if you just sit down and look around the whole view, you can just sit there for hours and bring great meditation. But more than anything, if you guys don't feel too well, I leave you with one quote. It's "A merry heart does good like a medicine." And what does it mean to be merry? It just means to be happy. And just stay happy and you'll do fine for the rest of the day. Other than that, I'm your tram operator, Positive Terrence. Stay positive. We're almost ready to land here. It's gonna be like docking a boat. So when we get up there, there's gonna be a bump. Yeah, there's the restaurant here. This costed $8 million and took 2 years to build. It's called 10-3 at the elevation of 10,300 feet. There's the people.
This is a little cute house. Has its own garage. Like exhibit gates. You say it's not a gate. Yeah. The eco dancer. This is all cute. Making it, and it makes it look like fashion. Plazuela Sombra. Hey, look. This is really sick. It's a little plaza on here. It's all closed though. It's like 10. Just gonna go check it out. No, it's literally like a plaza right now. It's cute though. So nice. El barril del Chavo del Ocho. These birds are gonna Plaza Don Luis. Very good plaza. Very nice. And then we have one of the oldest churches here in New Mexico. It's still standing. So somebody carved the Virgen de Guadalupe right on the tree. On the other side, we saw it. And there was and there's some more plazas over there. They do like tours and stuff, like ghost tours, and they're still doing tours right now late at night. Oh.